Finn, the United States-based lawyer of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has written to the United Kingdom High Commissioner to Nigeria, Katrina Lange. He accused Lange of calling for a united Nigeria while Biafrans were allegedly being killed by the Nigerian government. In the letter dated June 1st, 2022, Finn asked the United Kingdom to file a suit against Nigeria in the International Court of Justice for denying the people of Biafra a self-determination referendum as required by Article 1 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and an infinite number of corresponding human rights treaties and resolutions. In the letter, the US-based lawyer alleged that no Fulani has been prosecuted and punished for murdering a Biafran in the history of Nigeria. He added that calling for self-determination is not a crime. Part of the letter read, "I was astonished, if not appalled, by your May 12th tweet. You voiced delight at meeting with Ambassador President General George Obiozor of the Ohanaeze Ndigbo and other senior leaders from the Southeast while the delight of the meeting. Ambassador Obiozor is to Biafrans during their ongoing genocide by the Fulani what Lord Hoho was to the British during the Nazi Blitz. Why would you meet with a Quisling? Even more reprehensible was your tacit enthusiasm for a united Nigeria, indistinguishable from a suicide pact for Biafrans. As you know, Nigeria was artificially created by the United Kingdom, UK, at the point of machine guns in 1914, following its signature divide and conquer colonization policy. The UK forced the Britain people with a right to self-determination against their will into combustible mixture of incompatible ethnic groups under the umbrella of UK sovereignty. The UK decamped in 1960, leaving Nigeria poised to explode like nitroglycerin. The 1967 to 1970 genocide of Biafrans, aided and abetted by the UK itself, was as predictable and nuisance laws of motion. Prior to compelled unification in 1914, the British negotiated treaties with Biafra. A just cogent norm of international law endows the Biafran people with a right to self-determination against a Fulani-controlled Nigerian government that has notoriously excluded all Biafrans but a handful of bribable defectors from the corridors of power. One stark fact speaks volumes. No Fulani has ever been prosecuted and punished for murdering a Biafran in the history of Nigeria. Self-determination stands at the apex of all international recognized human rights because it is preservative of all others. Self-determination is a shield against oppression by the tyranny of the majority of the ruthless. The United Kingdom insisted on self-determination for Protestant Northern Ireland to forestall probable persecution by the Roman Catholic Republic of Ireland. He supported a 2011 South Sudan self-determination referendum to redress the persecution of the largely black, Christian animist minority in Sudan by the Arab Muslim governing majority. Instead of supporting a united, lawless Nigeria confected by the British for ulterior motives, you should be advocating a United Kingdom suit against Nigeria in the International Court of Justice for denying the people of Biafra a self-determination referendum as required by Article 1 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and an infinite number of corresponding human rights treaties and resolutions. It is the least that the UK can do to atone for its egregious crimes and sins against the Biafran people that have persisted for more than a century. There is no statute of limitations on justice. I expect a substantive response at your earliest convenience. Self-determination is too important to be left to temporizing or tergiversation. Oyibo. Well, in a nutshell, is that why should the British be talking about one Nigeria, united Nigeria, once since they know the problem or the origin of all these problems on ground, and that is exactly what this man is trying to bring in. Reason Fulanis are desperate to remain in power to protect their evil deeds. I hope other Nigerians' eyes are open to the truth. They kill more in middle belt, but they are protected by the military. Pure truth hurts. Keep up the good work, honest barrister. Nigeria is a nation where terrorists that have killed millions of people are given presidential pardon and reintegrated back into the society that they have rendered many fatherless. Keep hitting the hammer straight to the nail. My dear lawyer, we have repentance Boko Haram here in the zoo. They don't even go to prison. Instead, they will send them to abroad. They will send them abroad with loads of cash. May God bless you. We don't even belong here. May Nnamdi Kanu succeed. He said, please, the southeast and the north should show some maturity, please. The politicians we are dying for don't even know us. All their children are all schooling abroad and they are coming back to even occupy positions. They are already occupying positions. What we should fight for is good governance from our leaders. Once again, our leaders don't care. They don't care. Is it the same Britain through BBC News Africa that are trying so hard to maintain their company known as Nigeria? They are using them Fulani herdsmen for the interest. Now, see the Fulani trooping out to commit rubbish. Truth is definitely bitter. Right on, Bruce. Buhari will be jailed when he leaves office, and all the Fulanis and supporters will feel the pain in this country. We love you, dear US lawyer. Keep making Northerners and the world to see and know that Nigeria is not working. Honestly, we have to agree to dismiss this Nigeria. That is our biggest problem. A country initiated by white people from Europe divide the country. It's just unfortunate and very disheartening with the situation of things. And they will look the other way as if nothing is happening. They will look the other way. Who does that? And people are keeping quiet. Is it because of a intimidation or timidity or what, or selfishness, all put together the same way? Well, very true. They believe they are above the law. They are used to impunity. Destination is freedom for Biafran people. The South always playing democracy, but when a Northern takes power, his first job is to reposition the military as their own and begin to misbehave. OBJ nearly zipped them up, and if Goodluck Jonathan had continued like OBJ, the South would have been in control and peace and prosperity would have returned to the country, and that is the fact.